I love curating binder pages. It is probably my favorite part of collecting Pokemon cards, aside from, you know, the gambling. But since I love it so much, and because I love a challenge, what I have for you today is the last video of a 3-part series that I like to call 2 boxes, 2 pages. Now I already ripped the boxes, and I only got like 2 hits out of those. So it was a pretty interesting challenge doing it this time. I really enjoyed it. But that's enough talking about it. Let's go ahead and get into the other POV. Bye.
Hey guys, welcome to this POV. My main 2 hits of the boxes were the Sawsbuck and Pig Knight. Since we have 2, I'm going to let these be our centerpieces of each page. I also got this Hydreigon Ultra Rare. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this. It's just going to depend on how the pages are set up. I got a few other, like, technically quote-unquote hit cards. I probably will not use these. Maybe the Victini or Zoroark. If some of the EXs might go with it, then I might go for them, but probably not. And then here we have our stack of the commons and uncommons. I'll be honest, this is my favorite part, is giving these guys their opportunity to shine, or at least play their part. We'll see how it goes. So my first step is just to go through and set apart all the cards that are speaking to me in a way, and then I'm going to have my 2 main hit cards up here to give a little bit of inspiration. Like automatically this Emboar I think would be nice to have with this Pyroar, so I'm going to set this as like an inspiration card. Also, we got a Pokeball here we didn't separate, so I'm going to put that one over there. But now's my time to just go through and separate out all of my cards that I'm not really inspired by. Really happy I actually got a Tepig here because now we have that whole evolution line. I feel like we can do something there. And we also got a Pig Knight. I'll keep you. So that's our first little stack of the commons and uncommons. Got another stack. Let's look through them. See, you know what? I do actually think I will grab that Victini from over here. Also, I just don't really like this kind of hollow pattern on a card in a binder. They're stacked down. Not many in that one that interested me. Hope we still find some more. Had an idea with this one, so that's why I just put a bunch in there. I don't necessarily have a concept in mind for the Pig Knight just yet, but we'll circle back into that in a second. I'm almost done. That's too cute. I feel like I saw that one and passed it up a little bit earlier, but I don't remember. Okay, that's the last of them. My idea with the Sawsbuck page was that this Sawsbuck being the centerpiece would essentially be in the middle of the idea of a forest. Let me show you what I mean by that. So taking a look at what we have here, the Joltik and the Galvantula, I'd probably swap these actually. But the Joltik and the Galvantula, they're like on the forest floor, right? We see the Galvantula, yeah, it's doing a lot, you know, attacking, but also if you take a look, you can see there's trees. Is that trees? Yeah, that's trees. But you can see the trees in the background and it's on the ground and it's living. The Joltik is a little bit more peaceful and small, but it's still on the forest floor. And then what I'm working on up here is the idea of being like higher up in the trees. I like this Emolga here, especially if I'm going with the Joltik and Galvantula because there's electric and then there's a vibe going and then the one in the center is a reverse hollow also. Not sure I'm gonna go with this, especially these two. We'll just keep on looking. So what I'm looking at here again is the idea of up in the trees. up here. The only problem, I don't really want this to be a grass type, but I don't have a dragon that would fit into that. I definitely could move this around and like put the Axu here and see how that looks. And I do like that, especially because everything on this side and everything on this side is like evolutions, but then I still want to be able to take a look in the middle and feel some kind of symmetry there, which I'm not really receiving right now. I think this guy is throwing me off. Anyway, and then I might move the Emolga down. It's not exactly doing what my initial idea was, but I do like where this is going. Then it's just a matter of having another card that will fit into this. The Amoonguss might be cute. It's a vibe and it's giving green, so it's kind of doing a little thing up here. I don't know what these hand motions are, but you see what I'm saying. I like this. I think this is cute. I think this is fun. Only other thing is if I would replace the Emolga. I don't dislike it, but I think that there might be something better there. I wonder if this Blitzel would look nicer. I think that fits in better with the vibe, and then the Blitzel fits in better with the Sawsbuck because they're like, you know, deer, horse kind of thing. I like that. I like that. The only thing that's bothering me really is this Axu because it's not really fitting into the vibe. Like, it does have some greenery in there. It has a good amount, actually. It's not as much as I would like. It's fine, though. We're just gonna proceed. We'll move on. Okay, so front and center, we got our Pig Knight. Victini, I had the idea to include you. I'm gonna just stick you right here at the top. And let's take a look and see what we got. Ooh, we did have the, what was it? The Embor and Tepig idea? Let me see. I like that we have another little evolution line here as well, but I'm wondering if this needs to change. I think I like that better. And then we can still potentially put the Victini somewhere. I don't know why I'm so dedicated in putting this Victini in here. I just want to see it, you know? And then maybe we do the Litwick and the, where were you? I know I have one. Yeah, the Lampin. Is it that simple? It can't be. No way. No. I don't know. Maybe we move these guys. I think my thematic attachment to the Pig Knight card is not as strong as with the Sawsbuck, because I'm just kind of going with vibes right now, less of anything specific. I hate to say it, I think the Litwick and the Lampin have to go. Did we have a Scrafty? Did we see a Scrafty? Let me see how that looks. No, I feel like I saw a Scrafty and didn't grab it. There's that guy. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? You gotta go. We need one more card to go here. I think it might be the Gigalith. It's not fire, but I don't think it needs to be. Or is it the Duramaka? I feel like this Pokemon goes more with everything else we have here. I can also, hold on a second. Let me move Victini around. Yeah. I think this is it. Okay, let me go ahead and clean everything up and stack all the cards, and then I'm going to lay out both next to each other to see what we're looking at. Okay, here we have our binder pages. What are we thinking, everybody? I'm curious. I like it. Honestly, this ended up being better than I thought that it would. I feel like this is pretty nice looking, especially considering we only got 2 hits, right? But I like this. I would have this in a binder if I only had 2 hits. But I like it. Let me know what you think, though. I'm curious. Hope you have a good one. Bye.
And we're back. So here are my binder pages fully laid out. Like I said, I really enjoyed doing this. This was a super fun challenge and a super fun way to flex my binder page curation muscles, because it really makes me have to like think outside of the box and think in different ways than just working with like full art cards, you know what I'm saying? So if you like this kind of content, or if you like this video specifically, I would really appreciate it if you could hit me up with a like or a comment or a share or whatever you got. I appreciate it. And if you really, really like this video, then you should go ahead and hit me with a subscribe, because this is not gonna be the last time that I'm doing this. So hopefully I'll see you next time. Peace.